Hello, I'm Edgar Miranda. This is a clip from my review of The Force Awakens. If you like it, please consider watching the full review. It was fun to play the speculation game back then, and I was convinced that Kylo Ren was the son of Han and Leia, and so was Rey. So they were also twins, like Luke and Leia, separated for protection. One raised properly, the other one sent to the hellhole. I saw the signs. Or maybe Rey was the lost daughter of Luke? Either way, a Skywalker. I was mostly wrong, but that's okay. I prefer movies to surprise me and subvert my expectations. Or maybe I don't prefer that. Then we meet our hero, Luke Skywalker. Like his father before him, he slaves away on Tatooine.
What you brought me today is worth 1/4 portion.
All joking aside, I like that Rey is the opposite of Kylo Ren. Left behind, no parents, all alone, harsh upbringing, has every reason to turn to the dark side and doesn't. She seems pure and kind-hearted. I like that, but that doesn't mean I like everything she does. In fact, the most frustration I've felt with this trilogy comes from situations involving her. But despite all of that, she's still an abandoned child, probably in denial.
Classified, really? Me too. Big secret.
No secret really, at least not one she knows about.
I know all about waiting. For my family.
Yes, you're a mystery. Wink, wink. I once read that if you were disappointed with the reveal of Rey's parents in The Last Jedi, it was because you created this illusion yourself that she was related to someone. That she was more. There were no hints in the movie. You were just projecting what you wanted to see. Who are you, Rey?
Classified, really? Me too. Big secret.
Is it? Kylo Ren seems to know about you.
The two were accompanied by a girl.
What girl?
Yeah, what girl? Have you heard something about a girl in particular?
Who's the girl? I have lived long enough to see the same eyes in different people. The same eyes in different people. The same eyes in different people. I see your eyes. I know your eyes.
The girl I've heard so much about.
Have you? Why does a Skywalker lightsaber call to Rey? Is she a Skywalker? No? She hears Darth Vader, then sees Luke, then Kylo Ren. 3 Skywalkers and then herself. Is there a correlation here?
That lightsaber was Luke's and his father's before him, and now it calls to you.
What more do you want?
I see my colleague, Daisy.
From the first time I watched this movie, I really liked Rey, and I didn't agree with the complaints about her being so powerful and perfect, and how everything turns out great for her. With one exception.
You will remove these restraints and leave this cell with the door open.
When we meet her, she is living a terrible life. She is a scavenger, does a lot of work, gets little reward, lives inside a trashed AT-AT in the middle of the desert. She was abandoned in this place, and everybody she meets tells her it's a junkyard.
Jakku? A junkyard?
Thank you, junkyard.
In fact, life is so bad that anything else is more exciting.
I've never met a resistance fighter before. BB-8 says he's on a secret mission. He has to get back to your base. Luke Skywalker.
We need a pilot!
We've got one!
You!
And while she can pilot ships, it is by the skin of her teeth and the help of Finn that they escape a few TIE fighters.
I can do this.
But I never thought watching the movie that she was the best pilot in the galaxy or anything. But she isn't bad either. And as far as this maneuver goes, I don't think it's insane that she can pull it off. I mean, we do know that she has been scavenging for parts inside these ships most of her life, and it's not quite the run on the second Death Star, but really mostly a straight line and a right. Okay, this one is maybe too much. Now, her being a mechanic, it's also not a stretch from collecting parts and repairing them. She also seems to have a history with the Falcon.
Who had it? Duquesne?
I stole it from Uncle Plot. He stole it from the Irving boys who stole it from Duquesne.
She was probably there during the modifications as work for Uncle Plot.
Electrical overload.
I can fix that.
Of course you can. But joking aside, Han didn't have the Falcon for a while and she knew what to look for. Or maybe she's just a natural pilot.
I'm a pilot, you know, all my life.
And very good at fixing things.
I'm good at fixing things. Always was.
You know, cause she's a Skywalker. No? It's not like she doesn't make any mistakes. And it's not until the Force is shown to awaken within her that she starts to use it. And that brings me to the exception I mentioned before.
You will remove these restraints and leave this cell with the door open.
This is my least favorite scene in the movie. How does she know this is a thing to try?
You don't need to see his identification.
I mean, we know this is possible, but she doesn't.
These aren't the droids we're looking for. Move along.
Emotional and raw uses of the Force are understandable. But this is such a relaxed reaction coming from an untrained individual, it just makes no sense. And if the movie expects me to believe that she just stumbled upon this trick while testing out her abilities in her head,
I will remove these restraints and leave the cell with the door open.
No. This is what I felt a few years ago. In hindsight, I can see how this is nitpicking. However, this scene took me and will forever take me out of the movie. Why would she know this is a thing to try?
You will remove these restraints and leave this cell with the door open.
If he had tried to provoke her,
I'll tighten those restraints, scavenger scum.
And out of rage, she commanded him to release her, and to her surprise, he complied. Maybe I would have felt different. But you don't want to repeat yourself. This scene, at least how it played out, does not need to be in the movie. It is not a step up from her previous encounter with Ren, nor does it build up to their encounter in the forest. It is only there to not make sense and upset me.
You will remove these restraints and leave this cell with the door open.
And it compounds with other scenes where Rey shows some skills to cast her in a light that I don't think she deserves.
What are you doing?
Checking your blood for infections. Obi-Wan, I need an analysis of this blood sample I'm sending you. I need a midichlorian count.
The reading is off the chart.
Even Master Yoda doesn't have a midichlorian count that high.
No Jedi has.
Just like Anakin and Luke, she is inherently powerful. And I have no problem with that. It is how you use that power where you can run into problems. But this is why Rey being a Kenobi never made sense. Obi-Wan was an accomplished Jedi who achieved the rank of Master on the Council by study, training, and battle.
Hello there.
Her being so powerful by default can only mean that she is related to the Skywalkers, and nobody else. I am ignoring the expanded universe, I am only talking about the movies.
Darth Vader will become more powerful than either of us.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. And if you want to further support the channel, please check my Patreon page. See you next time.
Who are you?